Hi everybody! If you're watching this, I hope you've got your letter through the post from us. We thought it was easier to make a little video showing you what's in it and what it's for. If you haven't got it, stop watching, you'll ruin the surprise. But here we go, there's a little explanation. You can make this your own and do what you like with some of it. Again, it's not homework from guides, it's just stuff to do if you are bored of being at home or if it's something that you feel like doing. So there's a few things in your pack. Some of them are bits you might recognise from activities that we've done over the last couple of months. The gratitude slips and the things off the pegs. There are also some bits of colouring in that people did for others on 1 week. So you might have a little smattering of things in there. There's also any badges that you haven't had yet. So those of you who have completed your Feel Good Skills Builder, stage 5, we have got those in the post for you, and if you got a theme award from it, you should also have that. If you haven't completed all the activities for it, you can see those on the online band group. And if you've got any questions, just send us an email and we'll try and explain that to you, what you need to do to finish off the badge. So some of the things in your pack are for parts of badges, if you want to do them, and some of them are just for fun. And some of them are explaining a little bit about guides for those of you who are newer, or even if you're older and you haven't seen those bits yet. So I've got various things. You will find there are a couple of pre-printed things. One of them is how to make a camp blanket. Lots of you have got camp blankets already. But it shows you how to make it into a poncho or into a cape if you want to. And if you haven't got one and you want to start one, go for it. You can use any blanket you like. It's best to use one of the polar fleece blankets, very conveniently located next to me, rather than the plush ones. They're easier to sew on. But any blanket will do. And you can make it your own, you can decorate it, you can put your name on it, make something out of felt to go on it, whatever you like. So there are a couple of puzzles and challenges in the packs. So we have got, this is called a nonogram puzzle. I've made a little video, which is further down the page, which explains how to do it. And there's a link on here to a YouTube video which explains how to do this type of puzzle really clearly as well. We'd love to see if anyone finishes it, what you came out with and if you got it correct. And if you enjoy it, there is a super hard one at the bottom. It might take you a little while, but keep coming back to them whenever you've got a minute. Do them in pencil is my biggest piece of advice, so that you can rub them out again if you get it wrong. You will also have a photo challenge. We've done these at guides before. Basically, there's a little prompt here, and we'd love to see the things that you come up with, how creative your photograph is, and how original it is as well. So, for example, a good one would be to spell out your patrol name. We've done that before. So you could take a series of photos of angles that look like letters, or you could spell it out using natural materials or anything that you want. You can make that your own. We'd love to see what you come up with. There might even be some small prizes for that. You've got some colouring to do if you so desire. That's part of the 100 Years of Scottish Loans badge. For those of you that don't know, loans are guides who don't attend a normal unit because either it's too far or they're not able to. And Scotland being so big, they've got loads of loans. So they've come up with a badge for you. And a few things are for that. So the colouring is part of that. There is also some promise stuff. There is the stuff to make a fortune teller or a snapper, whatever you call these, which tells you about the guide lore. there is the stuff to make a Flextangle, which is a clever little piece of paper that goes round and round and round, like that. I've also put a video on how to do it further down the page. There's a thing about the world badge for you to colour in and fold, like that. Promise colouring sheet, and a tiny promise book. So this one, you fold it, you cut a hole where it says to, and then you fold it out like this to make a teeny tiny book. Instructions also further down the page. We've also given you, this is something we did a little while ago, or some people did. It's a kindness picture, which we thought you might enjoy. The instructions are on it, but you write a quote that inspires you on the planet, your name on the moon, and then you draw yourself some stars. As you draw them not coloured in, and then as you do kind things, you colour one in for each kind act. And I have filled in the background. You could just colour it in, but I've filled mine in with all kind things that I did to get my stars, which looks quite effective. So you build that up over days or weeks or however long it takes you, and it helps you remember to do things like that. Can you tilt the camera down, please, Caroline? Thank you. We've got some other creative things. We have got your name in Braille. This is my example. You don't have to colour coordinate it. You can do it however you like. But we'd love to see what you come up with. And they are correct. We've given you some stuff to practice sewing with. And in a few days, I will put up a challenge which tells you how to make a badge as part of your Craftivism badge. But you've got two pieces, so you can practice on one. You've got the instructions, and there't lots of YouTube videos as well which will teach you basic sewing stitches. Good luck with that, and we'd love to see what you come out with. You could even make something for your camp blanket if you like. This one is a reflective task because it's kind of weird being stuck at home and getting all of these things. So this is an emotions wheel. You colour them in however you feel with that emotion. It doesn't have to be a picture as such, although it can be. So for example, angry, I used colours I associate with anger and like made the movements like I was really angry, like really sharp pen movements. And then like the proud one, being proud makes me feel like I'm like bursting inside, so I tried to reflect that. And if you like, you can make it into a wheel with a split pin so that you can turn it round. The instructions are on the top. There's also one, this should have been under law and promise, but there's also, you can make a little tag like this. If you want to, you can laminate it and make it into a key ring, or you can just put a little bit of string on it and hang it off your notice board to remind you of your guide laws. Just checking I haven't missed anything. There is also an instruction sheet which tells you how to tie a friendship knot. That's part of the 100 years of Scottish loans as well. And if you untie your necker to wash it, you'll be able to tie it back up again. So the last thing is that you've got some seeds. We're going to have a seed growing competition and hopefully we'll have some good results. You've got until the end of June to grow your things and grow the best, biggest plants. We've got beans and sunflower seeds. However, I say you've got till the end of June, that's because plants take a long time to grow. So don't wait until the end of June to plant them. That's how long you've got to try and grow the tallest sunflower. On the online group, you can find out if you want to, how to make one of these lovely ecosystems. This is one of our unit meeting activities. I tried it today. It works. It's really quite easy to do, and hopefully it's going to work really well to incubate my little seeds and maybe even grow the biggest sunflower. I don't know. So that's everything that's in your post. I hope you enjoy it. Please also read the next post down about our Positive Pebbles that we are doing as a community art project. I had a message from someone today telling us that they'd found one in the park and they looked us up and sent me a picture of it. I'll put it on the group. And it really cheered her day up. So it would be